Collection 3, The Architect's Horizon, by Callum Berry. Chapter 1, The Witness. The observer of the past reconciling the 17-year-old boy with the 22-year-old man. The carved stride. I started this journey, looking for the light. I swept away the shadows, carving out my stride. I waited for the time as I watched the world pass me by. I understand the echoes, the freedom stood by and by. The mould was once a heavy weight. I wore a lock without a key, a closing door, but looking back the dues I had to pay were just the price of reaching for today. The 17-year-old boy with the solemn rose is safe with the man who finally knows that every shadow swept and every tear was building up the strength to stand right here. Chapter 2, The Guarded Flame. The sentinel of the present, protecting the peace and love earned through battle. I guard my life, I guard the love. I stood before the devil's bridge. I felt heat, but didn't give in. My hope for peace forever within. The shadow cage is a ghost of the past, a heavy chain that couldn't last. Through the embers flare and the winds may blow, I have the firm foundation to let it go. The love I found on that September day is the future light that leads the way. I stand at the gates, the battle is won, the purest flames outshines the sun. Chapter 3, The Navigator. The captain of the soul, charting a course with clarity and strength. I'll continue north like the stars, knowing what comes is forever ours. I hold no pain, but only strength. My truth will echo along the way. The lonely road has found its end, no longer breaking, I finally mend. The transportation is steady and true, leading me forward, starting anew. With the golden bloom to the light of the path, I've survived the storm and the shadow's wrath. The navigator stands with the gaze so clear, the future I wanted is finally here. Chapter 4, The Horizon. The scout of the future, planting seeds. I wasn't meant to read that bit. Sorry. Right, okay. I'll paint it blue with the finest colours, a garden of hope within the heart. I have no anger, I have no pain. The future guides my dearest flame. The architect picks up the brush, at last to cover the grey of a shadowed past, with no more anger to spare in his chest. The soul can finally settle and rest, a garden of hope where the bloom can grow beyond the reach of the ember's glow. I'm sketching the lines of a world so new, in shades of gold and the deepest blue. Chapter 5, The Architect. I look upon the yellow rose, which it bloom. I sit in wonder the path I'll choose. My only question, is it the truth? I see the boy who planted seeds in the rain, who paid his dues through the cycles of pain. The will was there before the mold was broken, a silent vow that's finally been spoken. The truth is in the lightness of the chest, the purest flame that put the ghosts to rest. The architect is ready, the pain is clear, there is no chaos, and there is no fear. This is Callum Berry's Collection 4 of the Architect's Horizon. No, sorry, Collection 3 of the Architect's Horizon. I'm Jack Clay, and I hope you enjoy these amazing poems, and I have enjoyed reading them to you. See you later.